Welcome back, everybody. Now, it's Halloween. Well, after Halloween, and this is my Halloween hangover show. Yeah, I was too busy running for my life from Michael Myers, so I couldn't do my show, but now that it's after Halloween, his powers have vanished, and now I can do my horror show. So I'm going to put you right here, Michael. We'll put you right here. There we go. See, I'm even supporting Michael. Hope everybody had a happy and safe Halloween. Hope it was filled with a lot of frightening things, horrific things. Like, how much candy did you get? What were you for Halloween? Me? I was just scary old me. And that's pretty scary enough. But this time around, I've got three horrific movies for you. And yeah, 3 movies that you, my little horror peeps, want to watch if you haven't done so already. Before we get into that, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know what new horrific horror movie you've seen this year, especially during the Halloween season, and let me know how good it was. So, if you don't know my rating system, M is murder, a movie that Michael Myers will want to kill. MD, murder, death, which is he wants to kill even more, which is an okay movie. And MDK, murder, death, kill, it's the one. It's the one. It's good. I'll watch it again. Michael will stab you again. So, let us get right into the first of these 3 movies that I will be reviewing. First, before I do anything, let us all hail this. Halloween. The original, baby. My favorite all-time horror movie. And I watch it every year. Every year. Of course, they did this year. And then this year, timed around, is the 3rd movie in the brand new trilogy of the Halloween movies called Halloween Ends. I was very confused with Halloween Ends at first. And then, I've been thinking about it a lot. And I'm sure right now a lot of you have seen it. And are probably like, it was dirt crap, because, well, Michael Myers was barely in the damn movie. He was in there for, I think, like 14 minutes or something like that. I do admit, the advertising for it was just brutal. Michael Myers versus Laurie Strode. This is the final battle. This is it. Everything has come up to this. That's not what Halloween Ends was about. I mean, yeah, it was the final fight of the movie, but it wasn't the whole movie. What it was about is this guy who ends up, on mistake, killing a kid that he was babysitting. He turns into, he goes to jail and everybody in town hates him. I mean, no one's saying that the kid was a little jerk. That's the reason why he, went flying off the balcony. But besides that, everybody in this town hates him and they think he's a pariah. And, and what happens is he pretty much turns into what the people say he is. And he ends up finding Michael Myers, like, in a tunnel underneath the town or whatever, because Michael's been hurt or whatever he's been doing for the past 4 years. And even he beats up Michael Myers. It's like, when has one person ever beat up Michael Myers? Never. And he takes his mask and he starts killing all these people. At the same time, trying to date Laurie Strode's daughter is very, very weird. Then, of course, in the end, he tries to kill, Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis's character. That didn't turn out too well, and that just brought Michael Myers out, and then that ended up being the final fight, Michael Myers and Laurie Strode, in the house, and that turned into them bringing him to the metal shredder and just shredded his body, So, my favorite kill of the movie was the DJ. I do have to admit, getting his tongue ripped out and put on the record player and it kept skipping and going around, that was pretty cool. But a lot of people don't like Halloween Ends because it had this new killer. At first I was like, what the fuck's going on and why are they doing this? But I've been thinking about it, and it's just like they're saying evil could be anywhere. It could be anybody, not just one person. And, one thing can make someone's life change in a heartbeat and can change a person from a nice person to a killer. And that's pretty much kind of like what that's about. And that's what happened with this new character. Hence the, the focus on the new Michael Myers, not the old one, even though the final fight was between Michael and, Laurie. Of course, it was directed by David Gordon Green, who did the other two, Who Kills and Halloween. Of course, stars Jamie Lee Curtis, James Jude Courtney, Nick Castle, Rohan Campbell, Kyle Richards, and Andy Matishak. If that's how you say her name, I apologize. But yeah, so Halloween Ends for me. I liked Halloween Kills better. Like, Michael Myers just mowed through people and Halloween Kills, and that's what Michael Myers is about. Being an unstoppable force, killing machine, killing everybody in his path. Right? Yeah. So, Halloween Ends for me is a MD, Murder Death. It's not a bad movie by any means, but it's not the best Halloween movie either. So, for that, Michael Myers, your trilogy ender is an MD. The trilogy as a whole was really, really good. I liked it. The whole trilogy was great. I give it an MDK as a whole. Just because the first two movies were just so strong. It ended not the way as strong as the other two were for me. But, I'm sure it says, Halloween Ends, but in about 4 or 5 years, somebody else will try and do it. And, and there will be. There'll be another Halloween movie before we know it. Guaranteed. So that is my Halloween Ends review. You tell me what you thought. A lot of people are flat out hating it, bashing it, wanting the people to refilm it. Oh, come on now. They're not going to refilm shit. They're not going to do it. Just because you didn't like it and it didn't go the way you wanted it to. But hey, it's free speech. Go ahead. Why don't you make the movie and tell us how you would have done it? I mean, if it was me, I would have focused pretty much on Laurie and Michael the whole time, but then that's every other Halloween. I see they wanted to change it up a little bit, but that's just me. So Halloween Ends MD for me. Now, on to my second movie. And did you hear about that? I think they're coming up with a new Friday the 13th movie End series on Peacock. And I heard they're coming up with a Halloween series on Peacock. I don't know how that's going to happen, considering Michael's in pieces. But who knows? We'll see what happens. The second movie on my list is a little movie called Hellraiser. And this time it was brought to you by Hulu. And Hellraiser, let's see, stars Jamie Clayton, Odessa Azion, Goran Vismic, and it was directed by David Bruckner. And it's about a girl who's trying to find her brother, who comes up with this puzzle box, and it turns out, obviously you bleed on this thing, and here come the Cenobites calling, and it's pretty much the whole movie just trying to get to her brother or whatever, and there's this house made just for, like, the Cenobites and the puzzle box, and, and they all show up there, and whole new Pinhead. Jamie Clayton plays Pinhead this time around, and she does a good job. I really liked Hellraiser. The kills were, they were Hellraiser kills. Chains all. Chains going through you. Ripping skin apart, all that good stuff that we all come to know and love when it comes to Hellraiser. In the end, she has the choice of becoming a Cenobite or living with her own decisions that she's made throughout her life, and that's what she does. And the guy that had like a clock through his chest and stuff, he ends up becoming a Cenobite. So it was good. It was good. I liked it. There was a good amount of blood, and I'm not sure if I'm pretty much scared of Hellraiser. Just because I've seen all the Hellraisers at this point. It was a good entry. It was getting old, especially like the last like 6 movies on right to video. I think after Bloodline, it was what, Hellraiser 2, Hell on Earth, and Hellraiser 3. And then Hellraiser 4, Bloodline, or whatever it was. I forget the way it goes. Hellbound is Hellraiser 2. Hell on Earth is Hellraiser 3, and then Bloodline's 4. Then 5 through, however, up until this last one, they've all been kind of falling along the wayside, and they haven't really been that good. I've watched them, they just haven't been that good. And now the new one seems to be stepping it up. So hopefully they continue the Hellraiser like this, and maybe next movie they get a little bit more bloody, a little more killings in it. It seemed to be slow in some parts, but still, overall, it was a good movie. I give that an MD. MD. Hellraiser, MD. What do you think, Michael? Really? It's going to shake your head, huh? No. So, before I go into my third and final movie on my Halloween horror fest, if you ever seen the movie Bloodfest, I would check that out too. I saw that was about a year ago, but somehow I didn't review it on the show. I don't know how I missed that. I thought about it the other day, and I'm like, I was going through all my videos, and I'm like, where's the one for Bloodfest? And I don't think I ever reviewed it. So I'll have to rewatch it, and I'll review it on here, because Bloodfest was really good, so check that out. But this that I reviewed, and I suggest you all watch it, it's a movie called Haunt. Haunt is a very good horror movie with the needle in the eye. Forget about it for me. Yeah, forget about it. And of course, they just announced a brand new Saw movie. Yes! Jigsaw's coming back again. Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm very excited. Now, before I reveal what this next movie is, have you ever seen the movie Trick or Treat? Now, if you haven't, shame on you. Shame on you. Jason's going to come and hack you to pieces. Or Ghostface might come and stab you. Michael Myers is in pieces in the metal shredder. He can't do anything. Sorry. Trick or Treat is an anthology where all these stories combined into one. Came out, over 10 years ago. They released it in the theaters this year for like a week, like 2 weeks before Halloween. And because it's so popular now. And they just said that they're going to make a sequel after all this time. So I'm very happy about seeing Trick or Treat 2, hopefully next year or the year after. But this next movie is kind of follows in the same lines as Trick or Treat. This movie is called Bad Candy. And you're like, Bad Candy? Yes, it stars Corey Taylor. Yes, the lead singer of Slipknot and Stone Sour. He plays Chili Billy, a DJ. And him and his friend, I think his name is Paul in the movie, he's played by Zach Gilligan. And if like, I heard that name before. He played Billy in Gremlins. Yes, he's back. And he looks exactly the same, just with gray hair. Exactly the same. It's crazy how he hasn't aged at all. And what this about is on Halloween night in New Salem, Massachusetts, 2 disc jockeys tell scary stories on local myths from the town that they're in. Okay, and they all come about in the end of the movie. They all come full circle, just like Trick or Treat does. Kind of like, the movie Southbound does. Southbound's another good one. Check Southbound out. There's plenty of killings in Bad Candy, plenty of blood, plenty of monsters, and everything you want for a horror movie and a Halloween-themed horror movie. Check out Bad Candy. Bad Candy, for me, is getting an MDK, Murder Death Kill. It was great. I loved it. You should check it out. I was hesitant because it came out right before Halloween last year, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. So I told myself, Doogie, wait until Halloween and then watch it. And I'm glad I did, because it was a great movie. It definitely has Halloween feel to it. Definitely check it out. Bad Candy, MDK. You're going to like it. You are going to like it. And with that, we're going to do a cheers to all the Halloween movies this year. Cheers. So yeah, this Halloween season has come to a close. Makes Michael sad. Yeah, it does. Don't cry. Makes Michael sad. Makes me sad, but the same way horror doesn't stop at Halloween. It's just showcased more, as in Terrifier 2 kicking everyone's ass in the movie theaters. I can't wait to watch it. I didn't get a chance to see it. I think it's already pulled from the theater, so I have to wait till it comes out. Or stream it, or whatever. But Terrifier 2, if you've seen Terrifier 1 or All Hallows Eve, like, Art the Clown's a fucking maniac. He's great. But yeah, horror is alive and well. Please, please, please hit the like button. Share it. Share wherever, everything, everywhere. And just keep watching the horror movies. Until next time, horror peeps, I will see you in the horror den. Just do me a favor. Just watch a horror movie. What's it gonna do? Scare you?